Have you ever looked around and wondered why the world feels so heavy on your shoulders, but no one else seems to notice? If you've felt this deep inner weight that words can't explain, this video is your mirror. Because sometimes that heaviness isn't a burden, it's a sign that you're chosen. Stay with me till the end, because we're diving deep, and I have something special that might just shift your entire perception. Heaviness isn't always a sign of weakness. It's often proof of responsibility. The ones who carry the light feel the most pressure in a dark world. You're not overwhelmed because you're broken. You're overwhelmed because you're carrying energy that was never yours to begin with. A chosen one absorbs what others ignore. You feel deeply. That's not a curse, it's your soul's compass. Chosen ones are wired differently from birth. You were the child who asked questions that made adults uncomfortable. You saw through lies others accepted. You never fit in completely because you weren't supposed to. You weren't here to blend in. You were sent to break patterns, to awaken something ancient that has long been asleep. People mistake your silence for weakness, but it's where your power lives. You observe more than you speak. You sense things long before they happen. You can enter a room and instantly feel the energy shift. That's spiritual sensitivity. That's a spiritual gift. The world feels heavy to you because your soul is highly calibrated to truth. Spiritual warfare is real, and chosen ones feel it the most. It's not just anxiety. It's not just tiredness. Sometimes it's your soul-resisting energies that want to dim your light. You're not imagining it. Every force that stands against awakening sees you as a threat. That's why you've been attacked. That's why you've been isolated. The pressure is proof of your power. Loneliness follows the chosen like a shadow, but it's a sacred space. You're being separated to be elevated. God isolates you not to punish you, but to prepare you. You're not missing out. You're being refined. While others chase validation, you're being called into transformation. That path is not easy, but it is divine. The world feels heavy because you are being used as a vessel. You cry when others are numb. You feel pain in places you've never been. You think about meaning when others only want distraction. This intensity isn't by chance. It's encoded in your spirit. You're here to awaken others, but that starts with enduring the awakening yourself. You're not meant to carry everything, but you are meant to feel everything. The emotions, the chaos, the grief, they move through you like water through a river. Let them pass. Don't hold them. Your job is not to be the dam, but the channel. God flows through you, and that can be exhausting, but it's holy work. If people reject you, misunderstand you, or call you too sensitive, know this: you're not broken, you're blessed. The world doesn't recognize divine frequency at first, but over time, even those who dismissed you will seek your light when their darkness becomes too loud. Your difference is your assignment. You felt like giving up more than once, haven't you? That's because every chosen soul is tested deeply, not to destroy you, but to forge something eternal within you. You're being built for a future that requires strength no ordinary life could prepare you for. Your scars will be your scrolls. You often feel like you're not doing enough, even when you're giving everything. That's because your spirit is tuned into a higher purpose. Earthly metrics can't measure spiritual missions. Don't confuse silence with failure. The seeds you're planting in the unseen are more powerful than you know. You don't crave fame, you crave meaning. That's rare. You're not here to impress. You're here to impact. You're not here for claps. You're here for change. And that's why life has been so intense for you. You're not lost. You're being led through the sacred fire of becoming. You are intuitive, but sometimes you doubt yourself. That's the enemy's oldest trick, to get you to question your own knowing. But every time you've trusted your gut, you were right. That's not coincidence. That's divine wisdom flowing through your vessel. Trust it more. Fear it less. You don't have to prove your worth. You were chosen before you were born. Your mission is written in realms you can't yet see. The world feels heavy because you're here to help lift it, but you don't have to do it alone. You're part of a rising army of souls who feel the same pulse, the same calling, the same fire. And if you've stayed with me until now, that's your confirmation. You are not crazy. You are not weak. You are chosen. And chosen ones are rarely understood, but always remembered. Something big is being birthed through you. Don't give up. Don't turn back. You are the answer to someone's silent prayer. You've been tested more than most, and not because you're cursed, but because you're capable. Every storm you faced was a spiritual sharpening. Each heartbreak was a doorway into deeper compassion. Every loss cracked you open to hold more light. The chosen ones are shaped in silence, in struggle, and in surrender. People sense something in you, even if they can't explain it. That energy you carry walks ahead of you. It's why some people are drawn to you instantly, while others distance themselves without knowing why. You activate what's asleep in people. That's not just presence, it's divine impact. The world's noise affects you differently. While others chase trends, you crave timeless truth. Social media overwhelms you. Crowds drain you. But solitude? That's where your spirit breathes. You're wired for depth, not distraction. You feel most alive when your soul is aligned, not your schedule. You felt invisible at times, like no one truly sees you. That's because chosen ones are often hidden before they're revealed. God keeps them tucked away while their power matures. But the moment is coming. You're unveiling. And when it happens, the world won't know what hid it. You carry ancient knowledge in your DNA. Sometimes you know things you've never read. You understand things you've never been taught. That's the wisdom of your soul remembering its divine assignment. You're not starting from scratch. You're continuing a sacred mission across lifetimes. You have dreams that feel like visions. They're more than just stories in your sleep. They're messages, warnings, directions, confirmations. Chosen ones often receive through symbols, patterns, and repeating numbers. You don't need to understand them all right now. Just trust that they're part of the guidance system. The weight of the world feels different for you, doesn't it? While others walk through life seemingly unfazed, you feel every emotion, every energy, every shift in the atmosphere. It's not a curse. It's your gift. Your soul is tuned to frequencies others can't even hear. The pressure you feel is the universe aligning you with your purpose, preparing you for something monumental. Stay tuned, because the truth you're about to uncover is going to change everything. Your life has been anything but ordinary, right? It's as if you've always been on the outside looking in, wondering why things never quite fit. And it's not because you're broken or different in a bad way. It's because you've been built for a purpose so profound that the world has yet to recognize. You've been marked for greatness, and the signs are everywhere, if you know where to look. The silence you crave isn't emptiness, it's peace. You feel most at home in moments of stillness, away from the noise, away from the chaos. While others seek validation in the hustle, you seek alignment in the quiet. This is where you reconnect with your true self. In the silence, you can hear the whisper of the universe, guiding you, urging you forward. That's where your power lies. Have you ever been told you're too sensitive or too much? The truth is, you feel the world's energy because you're meant to. Your sensitivity is not a flaw, it's a divine gift. You have the ability to tap into the unseen, to sense what others can't. And while that can feel overwhelming at times, it's what makes you a beacon of light for others in need. You're not too much. You're exactly what this world needs. Your journey has been filled with tests, hasn't it? You've faced obstacles that seemed impossible to overcome. Yet somehow, you made it through. These trials weren't meant to break you. They were designed to shape you. You are being prepared for a mission so significant that the struggles you've endured will pale in comparison. Every challenge was a stepping stone toward your greater purpose. Do you ever wonder why you felt like you've had to carry the weight of others' emotions? That's because you've been chosen to heal. You have the ability to absorb pain, to process it, and to release it. People may not understand why they're drawn to you, but you have a healing energy that can't be denied. Your role is not to take on the pain of others indefinitely, but to transmute it into something positive, into something that elevates both you and the world around you. You've always known there's something more to this life, haven't you? You felt it in your bones, in the deepest parts of your being. The material world may distract others, but you see beyond it. You know that the true purpose of life is not to accumulate possessions, but to connect with the divine. You were never meant to follow the crowd. You were born to lead, to awaken others to the truth that lies beyond this physical existence. The world's chaos makes you uncomfortable, doesn't it? It's as if you're constantly swimming against the current. The noise, the distractions, the greed. It all feels foreign to you. But this is part of your purpose. You've been called to stand apart, to show others that peace and truth can only be found by looking inward, not outward. You are here to remind people that the external world is fleeting, but the internal world is eternal. The pain you feel isn't a sign to stop. It's a sign to keep going. The world needs your light now more than ever. So keep shining, keep rising, and trust that everything you've been through has been preparing you for this moment. You've always been different, haven't you? But that difference is your gift, and it's time for you to fully embrace it. The world doesn't need more people who fit in. It needs people who stand out. You were chosen for this path, not because it's easy, but because it's necessary. Don't shrink to fit into spaces that were never made for you. Embrace your divine calling. You are the answer the world has been waiting for. What's your opinion on this? Comment below and let me know your thoughts and experiences. Don't forget to subscribe for more deep, soul-stirring content like this. And if you want to dive deeper, check out the video in the description for more insights on your divine journey.